Okay guys, welcome to video 1, first workout of the foundational core series. So for these first few videos, first few workouts, we are working just on the basics, just on a lot of isometrics. So holding certain positions without a lot of dynamic movement to really work on building your strength from the inside out, building that awareness and mind-body connection to all of the different layers and angles of your core, the different directions that it works in, so that you can adequately build on this progression and build an absolutely savagely strong core. We're going to follow a certain structure, and it's just working different angles, the front of the core, the back of the core, the sides, rotational component. So a nice, targeted exercise for each. For today, our 4 movements are going to be intro dead bugs, only some leg movement happening. We're going to do a Superman hold, plank variation, and then some banded Pallof press step outs. So you are going to need a resistance band and a place to affix it to for this workout. So getting right into it, we're going to do each of these movements one at a time, because I don't want you shifting your focus and doing a big circuit and losing track of the things that we're trying to focus on with learning each movement. We'll get more complex as we go, but we're keeping it simple for these first few videos. So movement number 1 is dead bugs with toe taps. So you're going to lay down on the ground. Okay. Remember that nice neutral spine. If you have not watched the initial intro video on how to brace your core, definitely go back and watch that. But we'll go over some of those details here. So you're going to start off on your back, find that neutral spine position. So rock your pelvis around until you settle into that nice neutral midline. We don't want to be craning the back, curling the back into the ground, and we don't want to be flaring and disconnecting our ribs and just letting our belly hang out. We're going to start by making sure we have that brain-body connection to our transverse abdominis, right? That deepest, innermost core muscle. So put your fingertips right inside of those bony, hip bones right here, right inside. Take a nice deep breath in, cough a little bit. Feel that muscle fire up. That's what we want to try to brace and engage. We're bracing inward. We're not pushing outward and filling our belly with air. Brace inward, okay? You're going to lift your knees up to this 90-90 position. Make sure you can still feel that nice braced wall with your core here. And keeping a bend at the knee, ribs tucked down towards your pelvis. Tap a heel, tap a heel. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're staying extremely still through that midsection. 5. As that leg lowers down, your back is going to want to arch. You're restricting that. 6. Nice and slow. Don't rush it. 7. 8. Breathe. 9. 10. Okay, and relax. Okay, pause the video here. You're going to do that 2 more sets. If you need to rewind and watch again for cues, do so. If you're not burning, you're doing it wrong. So now, moving on to our second movement, it's a Superman hold. So you're going to get flipped over on your belly. Okay, feet are going to stay on the ground. You're going to put your hands right behind your head here if you can. And all you're going to do is lift up your chest off the ground, engaging your glutes a little bit and engaging that low back. Keep your chin tucked. Don't crank your neck looking up. Keep that chin tucked down. And you're just holding here for about 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds, really just letting those low back muscles wake up. Do 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax. While you're doing that, make sure you're also thinking about engaging that transverse abdominis, tightening up through that lower belly, that corset muscle that wraps around you. Okay, so again, for this one, pause the video. You're doing 2 more Superman holds just like that, 20 to 30 seconds, working those low back muscles. For our third movement here, we're doing a little combo of front planks and side planks. So just another opportunity to really work on our bracing. So you're going to get down on the ground in a front plank position. You can be on your elbows or you can be up on your hands, whatever feels most comfortable and doable for you. And in this position, you know, if I relax my belly, then this kind of thing is going to want to happen. I'm not stabilized through my spine. So you're going to get those hands or elbows right under your shoulders. Really try to push your chest away from the ground. Support that upper back. Get those hips in alignment. Nice neutral spine. Not holding your breath, but bracing that wall. If you need to feel what muscles you're working, you can always do a little cough because you'll feel it flick and tighten up. Holding for about 20 seconds and relaxing. Good. From there, we're going to go right into a modified side plank. So you're going to be on your knees. So bend those knees slightly. Elbow is right under your shoulder. And you're going to press your hips up. Open the knees just a little bit. And we're holding here in a side plank. Really focusing on still, again, same old same. Brace and tighten up inward from all sides of your core, creating a wall here. You can use your fingers of your opposite hand to just tap in there, see if you have that firm brace going on. Adjust as needed. Again, all we're doing is just holding here for about 20 seconds. You can do this in a fully extended side plank, but this is definitely a good place to start, is from the knees if you need to. Just makes it a little bit less demanding on the core. Okay, same thing on the other side. Elbow right under the shoulders. Stack those knees and feet. Lift up, open the knees just a little bit. Really make sure you're tightening. Bracing in that nice midline position. Hold for about 20 seconds. You can hold a little bit longer if you like, as long as you don't lose that core. If you feel this only in your shoulder, you're not consciously engaging your core enough. Your core engagement is not something that just happens automatically like it does when you curl a bicep, curl a dumbbell for a bicep curl. Your core is something you really have to consciously engage and think about. Okay, awesome. So repeat that 2 more times. Pause the video, go through it again. Front plank on your hands or your forearms, then side plank on each side, holding for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. And the last movement we're doing here is a Pallof step out. So you're going to grab a band, get it set up in a doorway or wrapped around something to where it is about belly height, belly button height or so. Get that band, get tension out of the band as you hold it between your hands like so. And then you're going to press that band away from you slightly. You can have a slight bend in the elbows, but I'm thinking about that perfect midline, that perfect neutral spine, slight athletic stance with the legs. Tighten up the core, and you'll feel as you press your hands out in this band, you're going to feel it's wanting to rotate your torso. You are engaging your core, your obliques, and resisting that rotation. This is an anti-rotation movement. So take the tension out of the band. You're going to take one step out and then step back, but don't lose all the tension in the band. Keep a little bit of tension there. Step out, step back in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep monitoring that core. 8, 9, and 10, and relax. Same thing on the other side. So you're gonna switch, keep that band locked in your hands here, take the tension out of it. Tighten up, find your midline, tighten up through that lower belly, create that wall, that firm brace. And step out. 1, 2, going for 10 reps. Take your time. 8. Just baby steps. 9. And 10, and relax. 2 more sets of that. And that is the workout for the day. Again, if you're not feeling it, then something isn't getting engaged right. These movements, they look really deceiving. They look easy, but as long as you are consciously tightening up and supporting yourself in the correct position, it's actually super challenging and really helpful for just building that foundational strength from the inside out. So have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video.